Michael. How are you?
So, is it a business lunch?
I thought it was a double date.
It is not a double date.
It's not a double date.
We are just two good friends who happen to work for the same company.
Yeah, it's all above board, thank you.
Yes, Steve, I washed the dog you asked me last night. Well, if you don't believe me, that's your problem. So wash it yourself then when you get back.
Well, I can only put it on a company ticket if we discuss company business.
Michael, say something work-related.
What? Yeah, right. Well, I think we should order some new receipt cards. We're running low.
Lloyd,
Motion passed.
I'll leave a minute back.
It's a business lunch.
Michelle, another round of drinks, please, when you're ready.
No worries.
Oh, thanks, Roy. No, I'm not so bad, thank you. Although I've got new shoes on and they're rubbing me like mad. Anyway, how's the new lady friend of yours?
She is not my lady friend. She's merely an acquaintance.
Oh, I won't cry, don't worry. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Oh, you're looking very smart. Were you hoping to bump into Micah?
No. No.
I saw him this morning.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. And he asked after you.
What did he say?
How's your Gail?
And what did you say?
Oh, I said, oh, she's fine.
I'm not fine.
Oh, Gail. That was just a courtesy response. I mean, what would you have rather I'd said? That you were still in the doldrums and desperate for him to take you back?
No, I suppose not.
No.
Roy Cropper sits his driving test tomorrow.
What? They're unleashing him on our roads. I wouldn't let him on a push bike.
He'll make a very responsible driver.
What, in that mobile shed?
So, how do I look?
Splendid.
So, are you looking forward to your lunch date with Julie Carp?
I am, and I'm very grateful to you for facilitating it.
Yeah, well, when it comes to facilitating, nobody can touch me. Is that my dad's scent?
Yeah, I said he could have some.
Some.
Overpowering.
No, I'm sure Julie Carp will love it.
Why does she keep saying her full name?
No reason.
So, did she seem keen?
Well, she said that she was happy to meet you to discuss the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of a round-the-world trip. I can't promise you more than that.
But did you sense she'd mellowed?
Well, Julie Carp is many things, but mellow isn't one of them. However, you may be pleasantly surprised.
I know, yes. I know, okay. I'll be home soon.
Is he putting pressure on you?
He's the king of the guilt trip.
Honey, no point staying in a relationship unless you're in love. Just take it from me.
Man like you must have had more than his fair share of devotees.
One or two.
Telling the other person how you feel isn't as easy as it sounds.
Thought you already told him.
He's pretending I haven't. Maybe it'll be easier in person.
No, the phone. Take it from me. Right, much better, far less confrontational, and if the going gets tough, just hang up.
Life would be so much simpler if everyone was honest, wouldn't it? If we didn't have to pretend.
I get tired of pretending. I'll tell you what. Why don't me and you have a pact? From now on, no more pretending. What'd you say?
I've got a nip out. Clear my head.
Bye.
Oh, what a morning.
Carla's in a foul mood. Sean got the hiccups, so we all got the giggles. But Carla went mad. She started threatening to dock our wages. Is everything all right?
It's fine.
What, and her ladyship?
No, it's just the husband won't take no for an answer. He doesn't realise it's over. I mean, he must be blind not to see it, right?
Some people are like that. I mean, the partners could be wearing a sandwich board with "I don't love you anymore" on it, and the penny still wouldn't drop. Shall make us a bit of lunch?
I know. Thank you. I'll get something while I'm out. I'll see you later.
Brian,
Yes?
it's Julie. Julie Carp.
Beg your pardon?
You wanted to meet to talk about a round-the-world trip?
I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding. Your name's Julie Carp.
Always has been.
And you've a yearning for travel?
How long would we be gone?
I don't know. When exactly did you first hear from me?
Last night, we exchanged messages. Didn't we?
Brian? Fancy seeing you here. And you must be Julie Carp?
Yeah.
Brian has told me all about your messages. He was so excited to meet you.
Tracy's my landlord's daughter.
Yeah, but never mind me. I'm sure you're keen to get to know each other.
So, where are you from?
Oldham. I live 2 streets away from Latix. Well, when I got your messages, I was thrilled. I haven't been abroad for years. And my divorce came through last week.
Oh, well, perfect timing. Hey, it must be fate.
So what's your situation?
My situation is complicated.
He's single and available, and he can't wait to get on that boat. Can you, Brian?
Oh, I promise I will be with you in a minute.
Don't worry, look, I'm happy. I'll admire you from afar.
You look shattered.
Oh, I couldn't sleep last night. I had to get up, make myself a cup of tea, put the telly on. It was 3 o'clock in the morning.
What was on?
Poker.
Poker?
Poker? Yeah, well, I used to play a bit when I was younger. You guys play?
Well, I've only played the once, like.
I played twice.
Yeah, I didn't even know when I was bluffing.
Well, it's all the rage in Hollywood and Vegas. Yeah.
Do you know, we should have a game, mate.
I don't know. I think I've forgotten the rules.
I'll remind you. We could play in the back room.
What? Now?
Later. I'll have a word with Liz.
All right, then. What are you lot cooking up?
You didn't say anything to Andrew about our little moment.
No, I haven't told a soul. What about you?
Shh, Julie's coming over.
Oh, what's the matter with this one?
It's Dev and Talisa. Something doesn't stack up.
Honestly, Roy, she's treating me like a slave, she is. 2 takeout coffees and a packet of plasters she's just sent me out for.
I'm afraid I don't sell those.
Could have saved me a trip to the chemist.
New shoes.
What? No, I've had these for years.
No, I meant the source of Audrey's discomfort.
What? Oh, yeah, she's been boring you about it, no. She's been going on about it all day.
How much money will I need?
Just bring what you can afford to lose. We'll probably end up playing with matchsticks or pennies.
Well, I'll get a load of matchsticks then, just in case.
How's your poker face?
Not bad.
Show me then. That is brilliant.
Checking his makeup, Jace.
I was just showing him my poker face.
Go on, show Gary. Like, pretend you've got a bad hand. No, a bad hand in poker. Do you know, I forget about it, Kirk. Life's too short.
Who's playing poker, like?
We are tonight. And Liz's new boyfriend. In the back room of the Rovers, you fancy it?
Yeah, sounds all right. I'll check that,
Good point. I better run it past Beth.
You're mad, aren't you? She's gonna let you gamble away the family silver. Just tell you going for a pint or something. Hey, Roy, you fancy a game of poker?
I don't gamble anymore.
He's got his driving test tomorrow.
Oh, confident?
He'll be fine.
I had a very traumatic dream about a roundabout last night.
Roundabouts? Well, it's not roundabouts you need to worry about. It's reversing round corners.
And hill starts. They can be tricky under pressure.
Sorry. I shook her back to Carlisle. I'm not sure why I came here.
Aren't you?
Do you believe people come into your life for a reason?
Totally.
I'm not sure what I would have done without you.
Not me, you.
You've liberated me.
I'm liberated.
Poker? With Jason and Kirk. Since when has Dan been mates with Jason and Kirk? Since he was stood at the bar with them during the lunchtime rush. They won't be in your way. Just play a couple of hands, that'll be it. But do you think you could knock up a few sandwiches for him? Me? Shall I dress up as a bunny while I'm at it?
Gail Rodwell. You're ridiculous.
Can't apologise enough. She's always had this mischievous streak in her, to put it mildly. And that poor woman.
I bought her a drink. We parted on good terms. Said I'd send her a postcard. But to be honest with you, I think she might have been a fantasist, whereas the real Julie Carp.
Go on, don't mind me.
Shan't be long. Hello, Julie.
Where have you been dressed like that?
I had a lunch date with Julie Carp.
Excuse me?
No, your ears do not deceive you. She was a native of Oldham, lived 2 streets away from Boundary Park. Perfectly pleasant woman who was more than keen on the idea of a round-the-world trip with yours truly.
You're gonna have to start again.
What's he talking about?
If I told you Tracy Barlow was involved, would that make it any clearer? I thought I was meeting you, hence the natty jacket and the polished shoes.
And the copious amounts of what smells like Ken Barlow's cologne. It's very distinctive.
Tracy was making mischief with her daughter. They found the woman on the World Wide Web. Amy, I believe, put your name into a search engine.
Fascinating though this is, Brian. Could you please leave me alone with my sister and her colleague?
I understand. But before I depart, I'd just like to say one thing. Beware of the Dev. I have just witnessed a scene of great intimacy.
Describe it.
2:32 p.m. Roy's rolls. Table nearest the counter. Her hand brazenly resting in his, heads inclined forward. Whisperings and mutterings that might have been sweet nothings. I've seen his sort. Hair oil and shop-worn charm. He is a womanizing rascal, Julie. I'd hate to see you get hurt.
Be honest, you're missing her.
I'm not. Well, I am, but I don't know, Eileen. Everything was going so well. Why did Andy have to pretend to be Gavin? Why did Gavin have to die? Why did you and me have to go... I can't forgive her. I want to, but I can't. I mean, if she can do that to me, what else might she be capable of?
2 sides to every story, remember? I mean, sometimes 3. Give her a chance to explain. Let her beg and grovel. You can't sell my sofa forever.
I do miss that bed of hers. There was a lovely fluffy rug on my side. My toes would sink right into it.
Well, whatever you do, just don't tell her about our little moment.
Why don't you come with me?
What for?
Moral support?
I don't think so.
Hello, Gail.
You should have seen his face.
I wish I'd been there.
What, to witness a grown man's discomfort? And what about this poor woman, Julie Carp? Have you considered her feelings in all this?
Collateral damage. Look, Dad, when you're watching Godzilla, do you mourn every little person that gets trampled on?
Tracy, you are not Godzilla.
He wanted to meet Julie Carp for lunch, so we made it happen. I don't see what all the fuss is about.
This is about people's lives, Amy. You're not playing computer games. Now, if you don't mind, I want to read Madame Bovary.
Oh, stop being such a drama queen. Look, who in their right mind answers a message from a stranger asking them to go around the world together? I mean, she must have been completely nuts.
Or very lonely.
Or both.
Brian was mortified.
Hey, they nearly hit it off.
He was doing his best to be polite. Now, when he comes back, I want you to apologize. Both of you. Properly.
I'm home.
You see, this is why I did it.
You are monumentally uncharitable. Hi, Brian.
Hello, Mr. Packer.
Enjoying yourselves?
Listen, Brian, I was doing you a favour. The real Julie Carp doesn't want to know you, and you can't get it into your thick head.
Tracy.
Look, it might have worked out. You might have gone off around the world together, you know? Fallen in love, got married in Vegas. Well, you should be thanking me.
Oh, I should have seen it coming. Though it's too preposterous to predict.
For what it's worth, Mr. Packham, I'm sorry.
Amy, you little creep.
I acted in your best interests. But if you can find it in your heart to forgive me, then, well, think what we could have. We were happy. We were so right for each other.
I thought I could trust you.
None of this was my fault in the first place, remember? I mean, if Andy hadn't have lied, I wouldn't have had to. I was in a pickle. I was cornered.
You made a very bad decision.
No more secrets. No more lies.
I don't know, Gail.
Have you never made an error?
This wasn't just an error. This was 6 months of deceit.
It was 3 months of deceit. But I'll never keep anything from you ever again. Please, Michael, take me back. It's undignified to beg, but I'm begging.
While we're on the subject of honesty and truth.
Yeah.
Well, the reason for my little setback, my latest turn, it wasn't stress. It was Eileen.
Eileen?
Yeah. We had a moment.
What sort of moment?
It was little more than a clinch, I swear, and the next thing I knew, I was in hospital.
I bet you were.
Well, I couldn't see any way back for us. I thought it was over. She's been a very good friend to me. She provided me with a sofa and a sympathetic ear.
Just an ear?
It was one kiss, one little kiss, and she made me promise not to tell you.
She's been waiting. She's been waiting for years. She probably had her eye on Joe as well, and Richard, and Martin. This isn't about you, Michael. It's all about me.
No, I think you've got it wrong. She's very supportive. Do you know, I reckon if you two were to sit down and talk to each other, you could be quite good friends.
Friends? Me and Eileen Grimshaw? We're estranged for 2 minutes and she's all over you like a rash.
It wasn't like that. No, we were sat chatting on the sofa and it just happened.
Where is she?
Well, please don't overreact.
Overreact? I'll kill her.
Well, I better come with you.
You'll stay where you are. This is between me and her.
Honey, you need to be with someone who appreciates you. Because your marriage is dead, isn't it? Because it isn't. What are you still doing here?
Dev, I think you're really sweet.
Yeah? And I think that we have a really powerful connection. Am I wrong?
Well, more powerful than this internet connection, that's for sure. You saved my life.
And I know I'm with Julie. But the truth is, you know this, it isn't going anywhere.
I think she's really lovely and very understanding, putting up with me being here.
She isn't going anywhere. You know, even when she met me at the airport, she was with my kids. The only thing I could think about was you.
Well, you should stop.
I can't stop. And it's too late. I'm in love with you. Tone. Honey. Don't you feel the same?
No.
You all right, Gail?
No, I'm not all right. Where is she?
Who?
The skank they call your mother.
Probably at work. Why?
Come on, Eileen.
Oh, just there. It's been absolute agony all day. Of course, I'm getting no sympathy from this one.
Well, excuse me. Went and got you them plasters. Didn't even ask you for the money for them.
Oh, I'll give you the money, Maria.
I don't want the money.
She had lunch with us earlier on in the Rovers.
Us?
Yeah, Andrea, me, Eileen, Michael.
How cosy.
Wasn't like that. It was a business lunch. We were discussing a new batch of receipt cards. They might still be there.
I can assure you Michael is not. Thank you for your help.
Did Betsy leave the house wearing that?
What's he doing?
I told him we might be playing with matches.
You should never play with matches. Didn't your mother teach you anything?
Well, in fairness, for hardly the Rat Pack, Harry, I've got about 17 quid on me.
Why are you going to pay for drinks?
Well, out of that.
I see we've really got the high rollers in.
57, 58, 60.
How much have you got?
A bit more than him.
So I've got him with his matches and you two with a bit of loose change.
Oh, no, I've got money too, just in case. I went to the bank this afternoon.
Don't keep him all night, will you?
Oh, it's no good. I've got to count again. Right, are we having this or what?
You lads go on through. I'll catch you up in a bit.
Cheers, Liz.
How have I landed myself in this?
You will go easy on them, won't you? They are just kids.
I'd rather be alone with you.
Well, this was all your idea.
Where is she?
Oh.
Eileen?
She was in here earlier, lunchtime. Was talking about getting her hair done. Why?
Right. £2.50. There you go.
Oh, Audrey, I said I didn't want it.
You know, there's nothing worse than new shoes, Audrey.
Oh, do you know they're the devil? Oh, I'll leave it there for you, Maria.
You're making me feel dead tight now.
Do you know I haven't felt this relaxed in ages?
Hey, Gail.
Oh, hi, love.
I hope it was worth it.
And we're back to Coronation Street in half an hour.